And welcome back to Project Zomboid. What is going on this wonderful evening? For me at least, I don't know about you, but I am ready to do some Zomboid stuff. I ain't gonna lie. I need to really get out here and work on these sunflowers. It looks like only 2 of them haven't reached the second stage, so we got lots of farming to start with this morning, which is pretty much just compost, but the compost process is annoyingly long, so I'm just gonna jump right into that. Yeah, if you're tuning in on YouTube as usual, I appreciate you. I love to see you, and I hope you are doing well. For the YouTube crew, I said YouTube crew, Twitch crew, I literally just jumping in here, so they're probably not here just yet, but hi, how are you? I hope that you are well. I am doing the best that I can for my day, and hopefully that is good enough for us not to die, because when I have bad days, typically that puts us in weird spots. But that means I'm going to be avoiding fights tonight, because I do want to go into town and get back to the work we were already doing and clearing Irvington. As I pull out the compost, because I need to use that compost here, let's just take a quick gander at the map and see. This was the area we're working at. Notice how many blocks we got left. It's just 2. This one's a little big, but it doesn't change the fact I can do this. I can do this. That said, let me work on my sunflower seeds. I'm super excited about seeing the sunflowers grow. Again, I mentioned before, I'm very interested to see what the image of the sunflowers end up being when they're fully grown, because I have never seen a fully grown sunflower in game. I've only foraged sunflower heads, essentially, right? So yeah, that's the intro. That's the intro. So I'm gonna get into it. The game already kicked up some music for us, so I'm not gonna hit play on my playlist, and that is all right, I guess. Let's see how it goes. And then as I say music, the game was like, okay, I'm done with music now. What's going on here? Okay, so I did this set. Pretty sure I need to hit you and you, and then we go this way, and that guy. Oh no, this is discolored. Can you see that? It does look different color than everything else. Can I get an info? It just says, oh no, I think I lost one. I don't have a good way yet of knowing like when a crop is diseased or not, because I don't have the skills for it. It's annoying. All right, well, what I can do is I'll try to do the mildew thing. No, I'm just tripping. The color looks fine. After adding compost, the color looks okay. Maybe I'll take like a editing tool and just take a look at that later or something to see if that makes a big impact. I don't have enough compost. Oh my goodness, I thought I had enough compost to do this whole lot. Nope, I only have enough for 1 more bag. Oh, that's wild. Essentially using it's not a big deal, but it's a big deal. I need to like find a bunch of stuff to compost so I can get compost going again. Oh, that's wild. No. Yes, so this is the row I left off on. Okay, so we compost you, and we compost you. Good. And we get a quick info. Compost you. Is that all my compost? That's all my compost. So I think I need 2 or 3 more bags. All right, that's fine. Not a super big deal. Do that. Drop my bags. Grab my regular bag. I'm trying to think it through, y'all. I am trying to think it through. I shouldn't have to water anything. I remember just seeing when I was looking at info that everything should be full on water because we had a fair amount of rain recently. So yeah. Okay. All right. Well, for the compost side of the house, the thing I can do is literally just do a foraging run, and since that's probably the best idea, like I know we've been killing a bunch of zombies, we've been using our resources and such to make sure his weight and nutrition stays strong, but I ain't gonna lie, there's also the side of me who wants to see those sunflower seeds bloom. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, we'll get the materials we need for compost, and then go from there. So make a quick heavy sandwich. You guys know how I feel about these things. Go ahead and do dandelions in there too. Just greens and mushrooms, and then from there we'll turn around, we'll add straight basil, the oils as usual. You guys know how I feel about that. And we should be good. Yep. All right, so that's graphics. Let's walk and see what we find. Already found some acorns. I'm gonna point out the game is keeping us engaged tonight. Maybe I shouldn't say I'm not. I should grab basically anything and just throw them straight to the compost bin, because eventually they'll rot and become something. So I just need to be selective on what I know is going in the refrigerator rather than searching for anything specific. Ooh, cherries suck. Like, they're nice to have from a variety perspective, but if you wanted to talk about like a nutritional perspective, they're terrible across board. Waste of energy. I don't think I need any twine right now, so I'm going to skip on the dog bone hemp, but maybe that'll bite me in the butt later. We've been working on our skills as a whole, right? So there is that, but I'm not really doing anything with tailoring at the moment, so that's fine. Insects can't be composted, even though they'll be generated from compost, specifically worms, if I remember correctly. You remember I said I do not like the farmland zone. I haven't gotten good results from foraging out here, and a lot of that probably has to do with the fact that I'm a park ranger. My build isn't focused around this. Oh, we finally got some clay. PRMR, what's going on? How are you doing? We are on a foraging run currently. We already composted what we could compost for the sunflower seeds, and we are switching up here in a second. Sorry I'm late, finished my last for this semester. How are you doing? Well, getting into the game and just trying to get everything going. Like I said, I've already done the compost for what we had, but now we don't have enough compost to finish the entirety of our sunflower patch, and on top of that I have no compost left. I don't have things rotting in the compost bin currently, so we're doing a quick foraging run, one, to find clay if we can, and two, anything that we do collect that we're not going to keep, just throw inside of the composter. It just makes sense. But clay is starting to turn out for us, and I like that. It is breakfast time. We haven't eaten for the morning, so let's get started with that. Large rock. I'm not doing any napping right now, so let's not do anything with large rocks. It's 2 sets. Oh god, so hard to pass up. Anyway, so yeah. How about yourself, PRMI? How are you doing? I see that you said this was finishing the semester. Hopefully it's been a good semester, and now it's over regardless, right? Probably. Oh, rose hip. It's been a while since I've seen rose hip. Good find. More clay. Love it. So you started with 4,000. Okay, so I didn't check my kill count to get started. 4,223 kills was from last time, and we have not killed anything since we got started for the day. So you're right. Spinach. More clay. Perfect. And this turned into a clay run. Now with clay, remember I have to use it both to create cement and to make bricks. So essentially you need a lot more than you think consistently. Had a very large mix of emotions, but right now happy that I finished this. Is looking forward to tonight's streams. Cheers. I understand that. It's always nice to have a semester come to an end. Get the mix of emotions there. Gonna eat a lemon while we walk, just to keep him from feeling hungry. Doesn't actually do anything for us, realistically speaking, from a caloric perspective, but still. About you? No, good. Just trying to enjoy the night and see what the day is going to bring for us in Project Zomboid. I'm literally hoping to get some things done, project-wise again. Project and Project Zomboid. Yeah. I like that. I'm just gonna bring it down a little bit. And back here, I'm actually just gonna kill the in-game music for Project Zomboid while we're vibing. Yeah, sorry about that. All right. Got anything else? I'm currently specifically focused on stone, so not catching a lot of things, but the whole point was to hopefully get clay. How are the pets in Project Zomboid? They look fine. I mean, they're fed, they got water. I haven't like petted everybody or anything, but ooh, I'm getting into like heavy forested area now, aren't I? Yep. I'm hearing music still too loud. Brought it down. How's that? It did come in pretty heavy, I acknowledge that. Ooh, a peach. Better, but could be lower. Alright. How's that? I like that. Cheers. What is that? It's a canteen. Oh, okay. Where'd it go? Here it is. Holds about a liter of water. There was water inside of it too. Interesting. Cowboy canteen. Unfortunately, it's just a liter of water rather than 2. If it was 2 liter of water, I would totally keep it. But my big plastic bottle beats it out. Wait a minute. I can wear this. Where does it wear at? Hold on. It just attaches to you somewhere? Oh, you can see it on the side. Okay. That actually has a better utility then. Interesting. Do you want to find another shirt at some point, or are you not cool with the color? Yeah, I don't care about the color. The color doesn't bother me at all. But Disco, the thing I want to replace is this t-shirt, since it has 2 holes in it. Oh, you will add that to BB's masterclass. Yeah, so the new water containers that are in build 42 are unique. Everything from the water pack that you put on your back. Now we found this canteen, which is actually a nice addition. Hey, we found a poison mushroom. There was one other one that had stood out to me as well, but this is the first time I've seen one that you could just wear on your side. It doesn't like take a slot from your belt, and it clearly doesn't take a slot from your backpack either. I like that. The fact that it doesn't take the backpack slot or one of your belt slots is awesome to me. All right. We good? We're good. Let's start heading back to the house. We've done 2 hours foraging and gotten a good amount of stuff. Remember I said before, like, as a forager, I'll tell you right now, if like I wouldn't do farming in game if it wasn't for build 42. And after this playthrough, I don't think I'll ever do it again. You could already see the amount of food that we can pack in just from doing a quick foraging run. Yeah. Doesn't make me heavy though. No, so when you equip an item, typically you reduce the overall weight. Yeah, the weight, I was gonna use word capacity. I don't think that's a good way of saying it. The weight encumbrance that you're taking on. So good example being at the amount of water that's inside of this water container right now, it's 0.26 weight. Since it is equipped, unequipped, it's almost a full kilo, right? And comparatively to the plastic bottle, which has a 0.7 without being able to be equipped to be reduced. So this water container has less water, but because it is equipped, it's relatively close to the same amount of water. But since it's equipped, it's less heavy. That's the point. So long story short, the whole idea of being able to equip an item is to reduce how heavy it feels on your body. Thus you can carry other stuff, and the water Western Cantina here might beat out the plastic bottle. Even if that just gives me one more encumbrance to work with, that's one more encumbrance that I can carry something and not be weighed down with, you know, how the game mechanics work. Mostly good for looting runs, right? For the way we're playing right now, we're operating out of a base. Maybe not, but then again, I am searching for lots of clay, and this clay run was really good. We've gotten 20 pieces of clay out of this. Which, how much clay per wall is it? I don't remember. Oh, masonry. Brick wall. So it's 2 per. If I made all of these into bricks. No, that doesn't make sense. There's a whole dead squirrel there. Yeah, no. Oh, maybe one day you'll have a long trip or zombie battle or something. It would be good for BV's emotions. No, for his emotions, the dude should avoid combat. Which, honestly, I was thinking about taking this dude into one of the bigger cities at some point and being 100% stealthy, so killing no zombies and seeing how long we can stay there without having to kill zombies, and leveling our sneak while we do it. No, I mistyped. Okay. But yeah, I need to max, what is this? Running, nimble, light-footed, sneaking at some point, right? So maxing sneaking and light-footed just means avoiding fights, and that's just the crouch mechanic mostly, right? But everything else here, it's kind of a mixture. I'm saying that one day you do a long trip, or having that extra water would help you in the long run for the base. True. And that would be good for you to make a BB thinking. Oh, okay. Got it. What is that? Berries. By the way, being over encumbered, we already know works on our strength skill, so never hurts to get a little heavy, so long as your character can take it. So we made it back. We are home. I'm seeing a confused and a thinking face. Word. Okay, so what will rot out here for sure is the question. First up is going to be this radish. Poison mushrooms are gone. Let's go ahead and drop all the berries. We're not using any of the berries. We'll probably keep the peaches. Peaches are great in terms of calories in game. They offer a bit of thirst as well. So for like fruit salads, if that was your thing, yeah. I've already stacked up on mushrooms, so I don't like the idea of holding on to these, so I'm going to stick them in there too. I don't see the cow pie doing anything, so the dung needs to come out. Like keeping the acorns, even though they don't go into many different recipes, they are still a solid option on their own. And toss the broccoli. I don't think I have anything else here that will turn. Ooh, the cauliflower. I like the cauliflower as an option. Oh, I still have berries in here. Okay. Okay, so we'll pop the peaches in here. We did it. And the spinach is the only thing that make it, which we can just make a quick sandwich with, oh no, can your sandwich not have spinach go on it? Why? I would put spinach on a sandwich. Okay. Okay. Which you could put ginger on the sandwich, but not spinach. Like, what? Wild. Wild. Spinach is pretty standard. I agree. I absolutely agree. Got the cauliflower in there. I don't know what happened to my spinach. There it is. Good. All right. I wouldn't put ginger on a sandwich either. So, yeah, I do think that's a interesting choice that they made here. Take my nettle away, take you away, add my oils, please. Just add those calories in there. Speaking of ginger, as much as I like having them as an option, I actually probably dump them because ginger's heavy, isn't it? Yeah, it's definitely heavier than some of the other items in here. This your music? Yes. Like the non-claim music. I mean, it's, yes, I did hear what you're trying to say. It is free music to use that's unlicensed. Well, it has a license. It's licensed for streaming purposes, for example. All right, so let's take a look at the animals. This was brought up. Hello, pet you. You have milk, but I will not be taking you your milk. Can I get some info from you? You are doing well. Well fed, not thirsty, calm. Let's talk to Johnny. Want to find more calm, non-signing music. So Epidemic Sound is the name of the company that a lot of streamers and YouTubers use to get non-licensed music and whatnot. You do have to pay for it if you're going to use it on your platform, but if you're just listening to it, then yeah, it's absolutely available to you. So epidemic sound. All right, everybody looks good. Take a look at their food supply real quick. I believe the animals will eat the grass over eating this. So yeah. Am I paying for it? Yes, I am paying for it, but I'm also managing not just my own platform, but somebody else's platform too. So it falls under the license. Oh, that's right. This was multi-harvest, if I remember correctly. So sure. All right. Did I pet the bunny? No, I did not. Pet. Animal info, female, nice and healthy, nice and calm. Bunny needs love too. Fair enough. All right, so bunny love done. We already got our sunflower seeds all set and they're starting to look really good. Wish I had a lawnmower or something to like cut all this out, but you know, that's what it is. Let me, I think I have one out here, so hang on. I do have a bucket here. All right, sweet. So my clay bucket is actually good to go. So I just need to press my bricks. So let's do 10? No, 2, 4. Yeah, let's do 10 to get started. There you go. And then after my 10 bricks, I can fire them. I don't have burnable stuff. Crap. It's by 3s. Ooh, hold on. If it's by 3s, then there you go. Okay. Wait, it's not by 3s, it's by 6. Which again, that's the difference between the primitive, right? So the primitive one can do only 3 at a time versus the advanced can do up to 6, and that's good to know. I've got no, that's fine. It's fine. It's gonna save me some resources, man. There you go. What's being happening here? So you guys been good lawnmower. My grandfather has a lawnmower that you can ride. I think that's cool. Sorry, I'm recapping in my head. What do you want done in PZ tonight? I mean, we're just working on lots of projects, right? So I decided not to go into town currently because it essentially got started with my foraging run, and then it just turned into a, well, we can just make this into a work day, which makes a lot of sense, right? So do a work day, and then after our work day, we'll go in and kill some zombies. So yeah, we've been working on our wall. Let's finish working on our wall, just so things are starting to work out the way we want to. I don't see my tool. What is happening? Yeah. Check over here real quick. Nope. All right, well, carving, trowel, go. Maybe I broke one last time or something. There you go there. And now we're all set. Now, many skills and hobbies. I don't know if it's a hobby. At this point, it's just, you know, it makes, well, it does make sense. Let me back up. So, oh, I didn't even realize I was up for a new level here. So masonry level 5 done. Oh, I'm sorry, that's level 6. So our masonry skills really kicked off, hasn't it? Goodness gracious. Which again, it makes sense. I don't have to rely so heavily on nails, which is why we did the masonry skill. Oh, I definitely had read the book before. That's why. Okay. I'm out of bucket. Let's take a look here real quick. Come on. Did I really unlock anything for level 7? I don't think level 7 does anything for me here. No. Under build, does it do anything? I thought it said I was level 7. Am I stupid? It is level 6. Yes, level 6. I'm working on level 7. Wonder if the man feels fulfilled. That is an interesting question. Like how some people are doing COVID pandemic, get me hobbies. I get the idea. I don't know. Doing a little bit of sprinting. I did say I need to work on that running skill, right? Cannot sprint when you're overloaded like this, so you're just gonna be heavy. But I think I can put this in a secondary, right? Pull it down the weight a little bit. Yeah. And then we go mixy, mixy, mixy. Done. I prefer biking or running in real life. I prefer running. Problem with running is, you know, if you don't keep up with it, you know, your body is going to feel the after effects. So you have to do a lot of conditioning and reconditioning. So that's one. Biking is something you can do a little more casually than running, which again, that's a function versus reality, right? So biking I can do more often than I can running, but I prefer running. All right. Now, I had thought about to myself, like, should I avoid sectioning this off completely and make like a walkway? I have a sledgehammer now, so I can always knock down a wall and like make a door or something later. So I am completely fine with what I'm doing right now. What happened? Am I out of bricks now? I'm out of bricks now, aren't I? Nope, I'm out of... I got one brick. So I don't have enough to do anything at the moment. Okay. But as you can see, it's raining again, which means I'm not going to have to do any plant work. But if we just take a look at the zone, we're about... we're close to halfway through. So that's nice. Okay. Alright, so let me drop my wood bucket. And I'll put the extra brick away. I had another extra brick in here too somewhere, so cheers. There it is. It's just unfired, which is fine. Should be good. Should be good. What can I carve you into? Just handles? I mean, we need handles, so. All right, let's work on some water real quick. I already have water in here that looks good, so I can just transfer liquids. So I'm actually going to straight to the canteen. Right. Then we switch to the plastic bottle. I want to fill both of these up if I can real quick. And transfer liquid. Plastic water bottle. Swap. Push over. Transfer. Good. Pull you out. Pull you out. Alright, so evaluation time. So this comes out at 2.1 encumbrance just from the water bottle. So of my 14 total, 2 of that goes just carrying that water bottle. Comparatively to the cantina that is at 0.39. That's amazing. If this was put the water bottle away. Yep. That's so the canteen actually is an amazing find. Simply because we can carry it on our side. And whatnot. Scapegoat 011. What is going on? How are you doing? Is it training? Is it raining or is it part of the music? It's raining. That's just the rain. Thank you for the follow, by the way. So, all right. Well, we're chilling. Let's make dinner for the night. What do you think? I'm going to make something with those acorns. So I've got a pot of water. Let me pull out both of these real quick. Sorry. Pull out these. Meh. Then we're going to put this bit of water into the other pot. Swap. Transfer. That'll do that. And then now I should be able to pull you out, turn you off, and get the cooking. So, I always mess this up. What are we making, a stew or a soup? Which one can the acorns go into? Acorns don't go into stews. Apparently acorns go into soups. There you go. Very interesting. Okay, so after that, we can add the sweet potatoes, sweet potato and acorn soup with some spinach, and I like that already. I would add a garlic for sure as a seasoning to this. If I had an onion, which I do, throw that in there, and fill it out. Give it some umami with a mushroom because that makes sense. A leek to add a little bit more green to go with that spinach, and I should be just down to spices. Lemongrass, no cilantro. It'd be close in terms of flavor profile. You add your standard oils. We already know how I feel about that. Knock that up again. Let's make it to 1,000 calories. There it is. Good. I'm gonna throw some nettle in there as well, just for a little more green. I'm happy with that. And then we cook that bad boy. Hi, since I'm new to Bill 42, I got a question. How do you get water? My rain barrels don't fill up at the rate I'm expecting, but 1 liter per barrel a day. I'm doing anything wrong? No, you're doing quite well, actually. So Bill 42's water mechanic today, because they moved to a liter system rather than a unit system, is very difficult for people. Either you're gonna have to get a lot of rain barrels or find a location that has a water source, an infinite water source, and that's kind of been my thing. So I actually fill big buckets or multiple pots essentially, and then do all my stuff. But the rain collector process right now is not great. And if you pull up the rain collectors, so you'll note, the tarp collector is actually better than the garbage collector. So that's still always been true. I should pull that back. I'm sorry. The level 5 versus level 3. That said, you're still only going to get so much out of the rain collectors. You're going to get a lot more of them compared to what you needed in build 41. So I like infinite water sources, so I don't have to fight with that personally. But yeah, your only option there is just to double, almost triple how many rain collectors you're using comparatively from build 41 to build 42. Like, that's just the honesty of that statement. Sorry, dude. But good question. That's a really good question. By the way, I say dude in a unisex way, so everybody's a dude for me. Unless you prefer to be said something else. That is horrendous. Yeah, you say that, but you remember they're trying to go towards realism, right? With build 42. And it is very realistic to determine how many liters of water a person typically goes through. If you have recommended values of water, you should go through about, I think, 2 liters of water a day. And that's kind of what the values your character are based on today. Now, how can you offset that as a player? Fruit. Hang on. So, masterclass real quick. Lots of different beverages in game today, right? Everything from milk, which you can milk a cow, fair enough, right? But majority of your vegetables and fruits have a thirst meter in there. If you're struggling, turn off auto drink. So disable auto drink from something, and I've done this in 2 different previous playthroughs where you turn off auto drink so you can conserve that as long as possible, and then you simply eat as much fruit as possible as you go. So me as a forager, about 6 berries is good for when you're parched. You see what I mean? So it's kind of one of those things where you gotta have to play with more than just I got water. If that makes any sense. See? Doing YouTube links here. Yeah, I should have some of those as commands in Twitch. Sorry about that. All right, so we're gonna close up the in-game night with a quick reading session. I would like for him to finish reading this book because we're almost done with cooking level whatever 8, 9. Look at that, we're more than halfway through that. That's amazing. Yep, but you never clean yourself. Plus, oh yeah, it's okay. So, but you can never clean yourself. Plus, their new rain metal gutter system is not working. I guess I have to adapt. Thank you, though. I don't know about the rain gutter system. I haven't used it, so let me say that first. As far as cleaning yourself goes, agreed. The amount of water that you use to wash yourself is pretty crazy, and using soap doesn't actually change how much water you use. It just speeds up the process of cleaning your character. So yeah, absolutely. And then again, that just goes back to use natural water sources to your benefit more so than rain collectors. We almost finished the book. Did we finish the book or are we going to town? BB, did you did your first week of PC in Build 41? Yes, I did it in Build 41. You think it'd be different in Build 42? No. Build 41 to Build 42, as far as like getting started in week 1, there's no difference. It would be 30 days in when you're going to start feeling that difference. You know, the power of water goes off and you have these mechanics that you have to work with. One of my favorite fruits, for example, to find, grapefruits. Grapefruits have the highest thirst value. So if you find a grapefruit, eat it slowly, only when you're thirsty comparatively to something else, because it doesn't have a huge nutritional value. Notice it's only 28 calories here, but it's very juicy. Same thing is true with watermelons if you find them, but that's a lot bigger conversation. Notice the statement of if you find a watermelon. So yeah. All right, let's get to town and kill some people. Pulled up the video playlist. Oh, thank you, PRMR. Look at all the support. Grab a peach and what else? I'm gonna throw some lime in there because that's a fruit salad. That'll be our lunch while we're out there. Do I have stuff? No. That's not the way I should have said that. I was gonna say, do I have stuff that on me that I don't need to be carrying? The answer is yes to that. And then on top of which, I need to get more heavy meals to take with me. So we'll make a quick salad and then we'll hit the road. So lettuce, potato, mushrooms. And what kind of salad is this? It says I could put watermelon in this salad. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. That'd be weird. I'd have to like render the watermelon down and turn it into like a drizzle if I did something like that in real life. There's no way that would add just a watermelon to a salad like that. I know there are people who would, but I would not. All right, oil and watermelon. What, a salad? Good. Check my canteen. Canteen is pretty low on water, but it is what it is. It could work. Yeah, it can definitely work. You know, there are things I would do. So in this particular salad, for example, I would have rendered the watermelon down into its juices form, and then from there turn it, you know, with maybe like a little bit of oil, add some sugar, salt. If I had soy sauce, I'd use it. If not, mushroom. And from there, you know, you'd have basically a sweet-ish drizzle to go along with it. But like a straight fresh watermelon, I don't know, that one's a little weird. It depends on the salad at that point. Alright, we're riding. Let's go kill some zombies. So you'll take note to the fact I did not get extra weapons. I'm going to use my nightsticks. I had mentioned them last time we were on stream together, and I do intend to pull them out again. It's been a minute since we've had some nightstick killing, and for sure it is still our favorite weapon in game, apparently. Mainly because we killed the most zombies with the same weapon for it. So. I am liking the rain sound. Do we have enough weapons? I've got 2 nightsticks and they're extremely durable. My maintenance skill is much higher today, so I do feel like I have enough to manage for the day, but we'll see. It may not be enough. I'm just trying to determine when I should turn, which this is it. Oh, this is actually this is fine. I'm tripping. That was it right here. So this is the school's like sports area, PE area. So if that's true, then I can take this road up and then turn, and that should be okay, right? Nope, I messed up, but close enough. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Okay, so I didn't mess up at all. We're good. We're good. Let's get prepared, because we already know plenty of times where I've had to like jump out the vehicle and start fighting. We just roll it down. Immediate stench. He goes, oh god. I actually like that they show both of them, even though you can't fight with both of them. Comes Tophas. Ooh, you didn't die. You did die. Okay, it just didn't seem that way. Good. Okay, hang on. So, chill music. Full of Zomboid music. And go from there. I don't remember how far up this is a good spot. All right, like you can still see the bodies who have not started to turn, so this is probably the best spot to stop at. And we kick it off. Let's go. Can you not hear me through the rain? Hello? Hello? I'm mad he never turned around. do wonder how many people have died in PZ because they thought the zombies were dead. You'd be surprised how many, I'm sure. So. Good. Good. Miss when I had life bar? Yes. I remember. Yeah. Okay, well, let me back up. We had the life bar, one, because I had never played the mod before. I hadn't turned it on. It was a convenience factor, but I did get called out for it from a realism perspective, right? We talk about realism a lot on this channel, so not playing with realistic aspects, it's not our brand. So took that as feedback, and we turned it off. Ooh, you got me. Okay, so there's a good amount of zombies here. Can I get you? Perfect. This is a busy spot. Hi, what was the party? Okay, let me get those vents. I've got a good amount of energy at the moment. We get those vents, yeah. Hi. One at a time, please. That's not one at a time. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Look at that. Got him. We're good. You dead? Getting too close. Weird. I've been digging it. It's working. Down you go. Down you go. We good? Oh, you really stuck on that door, aren't you? There's somebody back there who looks scrumptious? What do you think? Can I help? There is nobody in here. You were lied to, sir. Now let's check the kitchen. You guys know how I feel about it. Salt, always, and maybe we'll find some yeast, too. What do you think? Nope. Anything on the file? Nope. We're out. I guess we're not out. And go. Look at that. Ooh. This is why you run through doorways, not walk. We're dead. I saw the silhouette. Good. Good. Got a good amount of rainwater here. Maggots, of course. Ugh. How do we feel? How do I feel? Yeah, let's pop into the car, then we'll eat our berry salad, probably. And we'll move the vehicle. Got some zombies over there I just saw. Ooh, look at that group. I wasn't really prepared. Okay, wait. Can I? There's more than I expected. Oh, there's not a zombie there. It is a zombie there. Crap. Alright, what do I do? Can you move faster? Like, what happened? You were doing fine in your speed, and then all of a sudden you want to slow down. A swipe. Push. Working them. Working them. I missed. God. Game. It's just too many zombies in the group. Did we do it? I think we did it. Okay. Yeah. Whew. All right. Wasn't that bad? I say that I'm so scared. I thought it was over. A couple of those were pretty close calls. So. All right. Hi. Hey, hey, hey. This house is destroyed. Tell you, nightstick is a great weapon. Good? Okay. There's more over here than I thought. So, where did y'all come from? Like, goodness gracious. Every time I feel like this area shouldn't be this busy, it is. I know more coming, so I need to get out of here. Yeah, and I got pain in that arm now, right? Yes, look at that muscle strain. Woo! Alright. So 50 zombies, just casually to start the day. It's not bad. After lunch, eat our salad real quick. How I feel? Just take a quick moment to let that exhaustion come down. Plan here. Dominic being a healthy man indeed. Ooh. Hello, sir. See you. I'm not open for business. You got to come back and get that citrus later, man. The wave is not waving. Like I said before, I just want to bring that muscle strain down a little bit. I'm not gonna like speed up time at the moment as we got zombies all over the place, but yeah. Hi, I see you. I don't want you to look up and see me through the window, so let's just get it done. Give you the foot. We're good? There you go. Got a couple more. One's coming from around the house. So, yay to that, right? A little bit longer. Come on, man. Give me the muscle strain. Oh. That's all I'm looking for right now. Alright, maybe we can start doing some pushing and stopping. Maybe we'll do it that way. My strength skill is much higher than it used to be, so I have a higher chance of knockdown, knockover, blah. Oh! You weren't that close, but you startled me. I didn't expect you to be so close. We good? We're good. Almost good. That should do it. Oh, what? He's got pain again. Why? Just push down a couple of zombies. Check the condition of my shoes. I've got long socks. There's my work boots. Work boots are in solid condition, so give them a second and see where it goes. I wonder how much longer it would be if Dominic lasts if he was fighting Build 41. We've already cleared this place out that this is Build 41. Let's just be real about that for a second. Build 41, we would have been already gone to the next place, establish a whole new base, etc, 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 etc. So, yeah. And again, a lot of it is me taking my time. I acknowledge that openly. But still, taking your time in Build 41 moved a lot quicker than Build 42 as well. Alright, so we cleared and put some symbols down real quick. Clear, clear, clear. Actually, I haven't gone in that house yet, so maybe I should do that to stay honest. Dominic's man in the house. Does stuff, build stuff, DIY expert here. I got you. Loot at home. There's cheese on the floor and all kinds of different stuff, but nothing here is something that I can use. So we looked, we walked inside the house like we said we would. Let's check the other one real quick, and I don't know. Feel like I have more in me, but at the same time I need to recognize that it's not a weapon issue. It's mostly a food issue, I guess. Like once I get hungry, let's give it a sec. Nothing. Can't get in the house that way. Be open. Come on, be open. There we go. And we're in. I hear banging already. That is an in-house spawn. They didn't come in from the outside, so that's nice. House is pretty good condition. There is a dull meat cleaver. I'm gonna bring the cleaver because that counts as an axe. One-handed at that. House looks nice. You never see getting in there. Alarms go off and so on and so forth. Yes, alarms could have gone off, and I was actually okay with that. Like when I thought about it, I was like, yeah, alarms could go. Wait a minute. I just thought of something. What if we pick this up and take it back with us? And we can put an RTV on that back of the house. I'm gonna disassemble this television. Come on. And drop this stuff too. I don't care that you got a postcard from Shanghai. All right, so then we get this stuff to the truck. I need to get rid of my do-it-yourself table. So, as much as it's nice to be able to do those things, it's also nice to go shopping for what you like. Alright, so. Cool. Well, I have multi-tool in hand. Where is my bloody stuff? There we go. And do we go up? Yes, let's take it to the end of the row. It's only 4:30. We got time. Do it yourself phrase sounds odd, saying versus to your ears. Okay. Hi. We finally made it to the end of this road, which is awesome. So I'm gonna pull up a little bit, leave the vehicle running, and let's just do it. Let's do it. Yeah, I don't like how you felt. Y'all had matching shirts. Oh, that's a great way to go out. You had a matching shirt too. Now it gets weird. Family thing? What do you think? The gun club is just up the road. Maybe they are having a wonderful item. Hi, looted house, busted to hell. Goodness gracious. Nothing, canned beans, which still means nothing. Alright, I'm out. Check the garage. Yeah, I don't need a shovel right now. Nothing stands out. I have yet to find a use for screws. I'm pretty sure I've only used screws for mechanics work to do, you know, repairs on the hood. Other than that, I don't think I've ever really used screws. It's not true. The electrical mod for solar panels also had it, but yeah. Can you jump over real quick? Thank you for complying with my request. And then I can use this side for the rest of the time. Perfect. Perfect. No, the solar panels do not exist in the default build of Project Zomboid at all, build 41 or 42. I would love to see the mod, you know, come up to build 42, but I don't really expect it. It's unnecessary. That's not true. Let me back up. I think it has a place as an option for electricity. There are a lot of options in games for various other things, not electricity. So I would love to see it, but it's also still unnecessary in the sense that, you know, the gas mechanic is fine. All right. Here we go. I do think the electrical skill needs more uses because it has very limited uses in the game in general. I like these counters, I do, but I'm not shopping for those right now because I still need to find a way to, I said find a way. I need to remove my sink at the house first before I do something with the cabinet, so let's not do all that. Alright, are you? Get away from the truck. Yes. We're good. Hang on. Hold map. Let me do this. Keep getting done. So, I guess the next day we'll bring it all the way down the road, come around, hit these houses. Wait, oh, I say the next day. I mean, it's already 6 o'clock. It's only 6 o'clock. Maybe we knock out this block. I ain't gotta leave right now. I'm okay. Mentioned I don't really have food. That's not entirely true. I've got Rose Hip with me. It can keep me going. Yeah, I think that's the play. Let's be as efficient as possible. We'll make this turn, do the other portion of this block, and then these houses are done. I don't really care about stragglers, by the way. You know, if there's one zombie who's like, hey, don't leave me, like, you getting left, bro. You should have been part of the fun earlier. Rule save one of my saviors, indeed. Indeed. House looks terrible. Nice and looted. I could have checked this off clearly, but oh, there's cereal here. Grab it. I'm glad we came in. Cereal is a good find. Let's run upstairs. Nothing. Dead person. Yeah, nothing. But again, we did find cereal, which is a great way to reset weight loss. So, cheers. Hello, sir. Why you keep coming? Ma'am, I'm sorry. I apologize. Alright. So, that's another house checked off. Let's hit this corner, turn, knock out the last of it, and then head home. So that's the plan here. We've been here before. We just never came inside this house. Oh, that's great. So we're basically done. So this block is done. Awesome. Hello? Let me in. Oh, goodness. Actually, this is a terrible spot to go in because you go right into the door. Oh, well, if a zombie, basically various reanimated bodies could be considered genderless. That's a weird conversation to get into. Not gonna lie. So, okay. Hey, get away from the truck. I am not serving ice cream. At least in the game, it's getting warmer. It is definitely getting warmer, but it's weird to have a warm, hot rain like this. What happened here? What did I do? I did knock out this house. So hang on, I've done this house for sure, and we'll leave those others. And that's fine. That is just destroyed. Hello. This is a fight. Am I taking it off? I'm taking the fight. And I'm committed. I'm committed. What is that in your leg? Tell me it's not a fork. It's a fork. Crap. That was a weird pathing situation you got there. You know what? I don't like that. Hang on. Yeah, I got zombies from other places coming. Yeah, it's more zombies than I thought it was. I messed up. Yep, I messed up. Overestimated the situation. Okay. I can't. What? That got weird. Do I have painkillers on me? That's the first question. If I do, this is not a problem. If I don't, that's a problem. I do. Oh, sweet. I have plenty of them. Okay. So let's just go ahead and take them now. We getting a workout today. Ooh, wasn't paying attention to you at all. I am going to point out that in this single day, we've killed 100 zombies. Oh no. What happened? My nightstick broke. Oh. Okay. I lost the whole nightstick. So it took down 100 zombies though. One nightstick basically took down 100. It was more like 90 something. So make space. Need to break y'all up. Come on. Yep. Good. Good. Oh, take your time. Because we have all day. Nobody's waiting on you. My bed is waiting on me. And y'all keep coming this way. Make life easy on me, not hard. Jesus. We good? We're good. Alright. Proper planning. Oh. Got us through that, but it's still a mess over here. I already popped the pills. Already popped the pills. Just keep walking away from me like I'm nobody. Don't you know who I am? My name's Steel. No! Welder's mask. Luckily for me, I already have one. I'm tired. Yeah. There it is. There it is. Come, come, come. We got this. We got this. Ah! You said Steve. I said Steel. Steel. As in Dominic Steel is his last name? Come on now. We're good. We're good. Darn. Need a minute still. Okay. I'm not gonna fight through while becoming out of breath. We will catch our breath. Stamina is the simplest way to get yourself killed in this game, for sure. So, I'll run down the gas a little bit. It's not a big deal. This car is open? This car is open. Sweet. Anything that I can grab other than the key ring? Speed up time. Speed up time. Alright. Let's go get our truck. I need the citrus mobile back. Hello. You know, I've already dealt with your friends. Y'all decided not to come, so don't know what to do about that. Have my water and my sandwich. I'm ready for you. See, this is why the fence helps so much, because I had to swing on you 3 and 4 and 5 times to knock you out. I'm gonna feel pain. Lots of pain. But we did it. It feels very clear. Alright, let's just officially walk into the building. Say that it's clear. It's already looted and destroyed. I want to kill that guy so I can get some water. So, are you going through? I'll meet you there. Come, come. Okay, don't come. You went around the side. Okay. Got him. Anyway, water. What? Fill, canteen, and we're out. Job done. Good job, everybody. Good job. Good game. Good game. Ooh, goodness. Okay, so that is this entire block finished. And we pull up the map. We exit off. Cheers. Look at that. Oh, this looks great. It feels great. So I'm just going to finish up this block. And then that is this entire area here. I'm going to point out there is a public pool over here. Let's just scout real quick what we need to deal with. Handful of zombies over here. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Still not bad, honestly. Then decent look houses, couple of vans, a lot of vans around here. I'd have like so many questions about why there are so many vans in this. Oh my god! We're looking around. Ugh. Okay, come on, we can do this. You said what on the map? It's key? You talking about this? No, that's not. Is it new? I don't know. I don't think it's new. Okay, we are back into areas that we have done something with already, which is good. But actually, that makes me feel real comfortable. That means we've done a fair amount of the work for this area. So we dragged zombies to the other blocks with all of our fighting, which also means that, you know, it's going to be pretty simple and easy to get through the rest of it here soon. So I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, let's get home. We'll make some food, finish reading our book, and goodness gracious, just be thankful that the world is working with us. Project Zomboid is doing what it's supposed to do. How many kills do you have for me to compare with from the start? Oh, the number of kills, we're at 4,330. We definitely did more than 100 in this single day. Yes. I'm pretty sure we had started at 4,220. Funny enough, so it should be, what, 110 zombies we just got done going? Adding to the myth, the legend of the nightstick. Anytime I see a police officer with nightstick, I'm grabbing it. So, oh wait, so you're saying I had 4,223 to get started? Is that what happened here? Yeah, there it is. This work. That's fair. I lost a kilo, which I think, in fairness, if you kill 100 zombies, you're allowed to lose, you know, a few pounds. I'm just gonna put that out there. All right, welcome back. Still normal weight? Yes. Yes, it's still normal weight, but we need to, you know, manage that weight loss as usual. There we go. Nice and clean. I said we do some reading to, like, in the night. That is not gonna happen. It might be a good idea to go ahead and just eat the box of cereal that we just found. Yeah. Reset whatever our calorie deficit ends up being. If we are gaining weight after eating that, nope, we're neutral. So we were under for sure. Which again, good to know. Get a couple pages in, but we definitely won't finish the book tonight. Yeah, it was good. It was good. And we just pull out some reading material, read for about 20 or 30 minutes. You know, maybe a chapter, or as we come up to the end of these chapters, and then you go to bed. There you go. Oh man, love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, so what we'll definitely do, let's go ahead and finish the book this morning before we go downstairs and, you know, cook breakfast and such. I was thinking about what things look like right now, and that's the book. Okay. First thing to do is pick up this TV. And then I can place you down right here. There you go. Then we will get a quick disassembly going. Thank you. Do I have anything important on the floor in front of the sofa? No, but those things can go inside of these cabinets once we put them down, because this counts as storage. So, love that. All right, wait. Rotate. Oh, wait, you place and rotate, right? That's what it is. Just go. And we place one more. Look at it. And then we take a bunch of stuff off the ground, which I have just stuff. So one of these is going to be where the DVDs are going to go. I said DVDs, VHSs. Sorry. And we'll stick those in there. Grab, what else do I want in there? The photo item should go in there too. Any and all entertainment, I guess, can go in there. I think the rest of I can't put everything in there because these planks shouldn't count. Come on, man. Take the planks outside. We'll turn them into something here in a little bit, along with those nails. So that works, which actually means I have plenty of space. Okay, so notebook can go in there. All the rest of this miscellaneous stuff can probably go in there. And the wood glue. And then the rest of this stuff that's on the floor actually shouldn't be in here at all. So I'll just take it with me. Take it outside. You know, I never said DVD. I would always say CDs. Okay. Dig that. Fair enough. Let's go ahead and drop these here. Go ahead and drop you guys here. Put the hand drill back here. Is a tool that I could potentially use later. Put you away, and the wheeling tool goes away here. I keep a saw on me, don't I? Don't I? Don't I? Don't. I do. I think the hacksaw is the saw that I keep on me, so I will stick that away for now. Drop you. Keep the waystone. Smoking pipes. I'm actually going to destroy them because you can't burn them, which makes sense if it's a pipe to smoke something. You don't want the pipe itself to burn. So, cheers. Woodcraft. I don't even know if... So, you gotta remember that in Build 42, the woodcraft show, the carpentry show from the TV basically doesn't work after level 3. So it's no sense of sitting there if you already have level 3 because you're not going to get experience out of it. Episode 1, woodcraft. So the way the VHS tapes work is just a solid amount of experience that you get no matter what. So I'm curious if that's still true or if they bound it to your character's level just like they did the television. So let's find out. Condition of generator should be fine. I feel like we repaired it the last time we filled the generator as well. But this is starting to feel good. I kind of want to put a painting behind this now as well. I'm just gonna put that out there. Anyway, I did not make food. Sorry. You're just sitting here like, I'm hungry. All right. Oh, I did have a saw on me. They're in my hand. That's why. So, saw in my hand, hammer in my hand. That's because I did the disassembly bit. Makes a lot of sense. Okay, let's grab food. I'm thinking about it. Let's do a stew. I want to do a stew. So let me get some fresh water. Then we'll sterilize our fresh water. Then we'll cook with that sterilized fresh water. And then we'll... gotta appreciate the work that goes into living, just living in Project Zomboid. Which, again, real life wise, these are all things you would be doing if you were just trying to live this country life. That's still on, my bad. Up over here real quick. What are we eating? So I said I want to do a stew. And now I don't, because I still can't. Wait a minute. I can't put spinach in the stew. I can't put lettuce in the stew. I need to use that lettuce. Okay. So I messed up. That's okay. We stick the cooking pot back in here. Never hurts to have clean water ready to go. Like how you live. Cheers. All right, cauliflower, lettuce, sweet potatoes, mushroom. What else is going in here? Dandelion, greens, and a regular potato. There you go. And then we will add standard oil. Oil again. Let's add a seed in there this time. Sunflower seeds, yes. And then basil. Love that. Love that. So let's get our show ready to go. Let's turn on our telly. Put woodcraft in there and let's see if we can learn something while we eat. I love this aesthetic. What seasonings do I like to use on cauliflower? Cauliflower, on its own, I don't use for anything. I always mix it with something. So like I'll do a veggie medley and cauliflower is going to be in there. So it kind of depends. I don't think I ever eat cauliflower by itself. It's always paired with something. So I can't say what seasonings I would use. And we're gonna blow through that. Let's see if you got any experience. None. No experience from the thing, which again, good to know. So after a certain point, you know, using the VHSs for the purposes of gaining skills is no longer beneficial. Got some relaxation. Definitely got some relaxation for sure. Okay. Well, what's next? Can do a quick foraging run again, and we've already sat for the day. It's already 3. Yes, I said 3. 1 o'clock. About to say 1300, and I would try to do not 24-hour time, and then it just got weird in my head, and I apologize. Still need to manage his weight situation, which isn't a big deal. We'll take the acorns and just munch on those while we walk, right? Then let's dump what we shouldn't have on our person anymore. We've got some beans, the chickpeas, they're there. We've got pepper. Thought I still had salt. Yep, salt. And let's drop some of this extra weight stuff that I shouldn't keep on his person. I like the idea of keeping the meat cleaver with us. Can I sharpen you? Yes, I can. Please stop. I just wanted to see if the grindstone does better. It usually does, comparatively. There you go. That shouldn't be dull anymore. Haha, perfect sharpness. Keep it clean after all the killing. Indeed. I mean, you know, it's the point of being alive if you're not living, and that is fair. Stick you away. We're good. We're good. I'll put the woodcraft tape away as well, even though we've already watched it. You know, it never hurts if we get bored in the future to pop it back in and just see something again. There you go. We're good. We're good. You know what? I ain't gonna lie. The mug is less fun for me nowadays. So mostly because it's hit or miss if you can actually like make something in it. And that's a problem for me. What is that? Is that dog food? Look. Just found a thing of dog food. I just found clay. We can still get stuff to go into the compost bin as well. I forgot about that. So got some killing done. Yeah, we'll walk, we'll find clay. It's random dog food. I mean, it's a food item, remember, and as a forager, we find things in all categories. Trash is a category, and dog food would be found in that. Other canned good items would be too. They can be found open or closed, and a lot of that is going to be dependent on luck, which I found out the lucky trait is no longer in game. Thought it was, but it's not there. Okay. They kind of want to take away the luck mechanic because a lot of people don't understand it anyway. So use the base percentage values and that's okay. Which I'm fine with. I just, again, I didn't know they had removed it at the time. All right, I got no music. If it pops off, we'll kill our music and allow Project Zomboid to take over. We'll walk the road a little bit to see if we can find clay specifically. If not, that's fine. We'll turn around and pick up food items. So we'll come through the farmland. I know I keep saying that I don't like farmland, but at the same time, that doesn't mean we shouldn't search through it. Just typically we do better in other places. Can you paint your walls? Yes, you just need to get paint and a paintbrush. I also don't think you need to strip the walls in game, which is nice, because that would just be another mechanic to have to work with. Flint noodles. So I'm not working on napping right now, which is why I'm not picking up the flint noodles, but those actually, that's a bad idea. I should pick up the flint noodles because they can still be turned into axes. So get them. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Eggs. High search radius. Yes, remember our skill. Okay, we'll make the turn now. We'll go through the farmland here and we will move on. I say move on. Let me turn this into non-search focus and just take whatever comes at us. What's your favorite item? Wait, what's your favorite item of the house in Project Zomboid? The kitchen? I don't know. A bowl? Oh, yeah, that's weird to answer. Not seeing anything good on our foraging run right now. And this is what I'm talking about. Every time I'm in this farmland, I feel like I'm getting nothing really good. Like, I should run down the rabbit I just saw. Right, there is a cabbage. I just said that, and the game was like, here's a cabbage for you. Just, you be quiet. So, got it. My bad. I'll take the cabbage. I apologize. Zomboid's always listening. I do have that feeling at times, for sure. That's a black sage, which is kind of nice and kind of not. So, okay, eggs are actually really good to find. Not because I plan on using them, but if I should have grabbed them last time I saw them. Is that the violets are bad, the carrots are good. Anyway, eggs are good to find because obviously they're decent in size and good for compost. So it's weird when my phone AI randomly pops up and throws me definitely, I'm assuming that's definition of words or something based on what I'm saying in the moment. Yeah, if your phone is always listening, that's what they say, right? So good. It's actually a really nice run. I always like daikon radishes. You guys know I get excited about daikons. So mostly because I don't eat them very often today now that I've been back in the United States. But in my time in Japan, daikon radishes are very commonly found in various different dishes, especially noodles. And I'm just not personally good with them, but I love them. Does that make sense? I think we're good. I understand you see them like, yes. That is the easiest way to say that. And plenty of eggs. Oh god. Oh, finding eggs. Berries. I think we're good. Okay. Not a bad run. Not a bad run. So what's the plan next? Of course, we're going to go into town and kill a bunch of zombies, but I need to start back at my axe. Yes, let's make some axes because I would love to see my axe make it to level 7. I think that's the last damage boost as well. After that, it's just stamina, which is okay. I'm going to leave the nettle. And we're up. Aha. No clay was found. That's not true. We found 8. Wasn't much, but we did find some. Actually, to that point, I don't think I found enough to find, to make real axes, though. Yeah, I didn't find nothing to make axes, which is potentially a problem. Because I was talking about making axes, so I only got one. There you go. Cheers. Okay. Axe. Because I'm smart. Which, twine, yes. I got plenty of stuff around here. I can make 5. Okay. Over here thinking I ain't got enough of nothing, so my bad. I could still make more axes. How many? Okay, I make 1 more? Just 1 more. Okay, not a big deal. I just ran out of twine. No, I just could make 5 axes. Sweet. well then let me pop these axes in the truck and we're good to go. Back to axes, man. I'm trying not to use my hatchet. You guys know how I feel about that, but the hatchet's handle is gonna break, not the hatchet head. I want to be very clear about that. So, good to remember. Let's throw these. Let's put one of these on my back. The other's in the back. Take this ammo out of here before I forget any longer. And there was 2 more axes. There you go. They look like brown breed clay on the floor. Oh, they look like round bread. The clay on the floor. Got it. Okay. All right. I pulled out those nails too. I didn't realize that. My bad. But the boxes of ammo is definitely the heavy stuff. So, cheers. Oh, goodness. Haven't done a gun run in a while. Yeah, because guns suck in Build 42. Just to level them. Like, you already have skills. So, the security guard and the veteran, you know, then yeah, have at it. But to start leveling guns, you went through a bunch of bullets, and I think it was like 3 or 4 boxes of it was like 5 boxes of shotgun shells, if I remember correctly, and the amount of aiming we got was terrible. We got almost level 2, you know, reloading, but aiming wise, we probably got maybe a third of the experience we typically would get from Build 41. Like, the way they changed that, it's pretty hard. It's a hard pill to swallow for sure. So, and I'm not like super invested in doing gunplay in my runs, so I can live without it. It's my point. All right, let's stick those in here real quick. And to the composter. Eggs are great. Berries, just because I can get so many of them, are great. Throw the carrot in here as well, and we move on. So let's just take a moment and all acknowledge how many seeds I have. I've got an entire like spot here for seeds, and it's just massive because when you forage, you also get a seed most of the time of the thing that you pick up. So yeah, that's fun. Okay. So I think we're pretty solid, honestly. Oh, I got rotten stuff in here. Excuse me. What else is rotten in here? Nothing. Is that it? If it's rotten, it can go in the bag. Okay. Let's go. Is there anything about the harvest soon? No. I don't think I'm looking to harvest anything specific soon. The oregano is looking fine. The carrots almost ready for harvest. The carrots are almost ready to go. So the carrots are probably the next thing. The sunflower seeds are no. The leek are no. The leek takes forever, apparently. God, we've had this leek in this ground since the beginning. So, not a super fan of the leek process. Liked seeing carrots coming. And that actually might be a statement of ignorance, because when is leek best grown is the question. Did we know? Or did we put them in the ground just because we had so many of them? Leek is best grown never. There's no best month for leek. It just grows throughout the year. Once you hit fall or moving into winter, that's when it stops. But it is a well-rounded veggie that grows all the time. Thus, it doesn't have a best or poor month, which means it doesn't get a boost in growth time. So, average time of growth is 150 days. That leek will be there forever. Forever. Oh, man. No, I'll never grow a leek again. Like, it's nice that we have it. Never grow it again. Nope. No, thank you. Let's make some bread real quick. Cooking. We're gonna remember we did the biscuits last time. The thing I like about biscuits was how many that you end up making out of it, one. And two, notice it doesn't use yeast. But you can't fold anything into your biscuits. So once you get biscuit, you just get biscuit. It's not bad though. It truly isn't. Like if you didn't have yeast, now I want to be clear about that, then that's fine. Actually, is there a way for me to make baking soda? If there is a way to easily make baking soda in game, I'd be all for the biscuits. Although, how much am I getting out of that? So vegetable oil, flour, salt, baking soil are all your soda are all your base. If that's true, compared to onion rings, use 2 baking soda on the single onion ring versus 1 baking soda. Biscuits are better than onion rings. Yep. Okay. So make sure you use vegetable oil because it's coming out of a renewable source. Yeah. So from a calorie perspective, you know, return on investment for what you're actually gaining from using it, it is better to make biscuits over an onion ring. Good to know. Yeah. Rather biscuits than onion rings, yes. That's fair. Rather biscuits than onion rings, oh, in general. That's fair. Alright, so there you go there. Then we just add all of our stuff in here, which is the standard sunflower seeds, because we love seeded. That's not sunflower seeds, that's chives, my bad. Sunflower seeds are now there. What is rosehip gonna do to this? It did a lot. It did a lot. Oh, I'm just gonna pack this thing with a bunch of stuff. It's just an assorted herb, sunflower seed, rosehip, but that's 1,000. Ooh, with the jam, yeah. Do it. Ooh, that is some bread for you. Taking it. Fruit, jam, bread. The game was just like, I'm not even gonna talk about all the other herbs anymore. So, sorry. Oh, cook those real quick. Put water in there too. Cook it. What cooks first? The bread cooked before the biscuits. Biscuits are done too. Perfect. And then we slice you. Okay. We're gonna get the biscuits. Perfect. Then we're going to slice our bread. Purify water. Wait, will purify tainted water in a selected container. In the entire container? What kind of containers can I put this in? A whole bucket. Copper cut. Gas tank. I didn't know you could put water in a gas tank. That's great. Ceramic jar. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Nah. But you can purify water if it's in a container that you can carry. instead of having to do the fire bit, I'm thinking of something, and it's not coming to me in words yet, but I feel like there's a way for me to exploit that in the future. Anyway, so let me slice some bread real quick before I get distracted any more than I already am. We'll pop the biscuits into here, pop the bread into here, make one sandwich though. So lettuce, zucchini, I like that idea. Onion, and then onion. There you go. Pop over here. Curious when I'm able to articulate it. Yeah, I mean it's gonna come to me. Watch, and I'll be like, "Oh, this is what you do," and now you're all set for water forever. Put my muffin tray up. Okay, what time is it in game? In general, in life? I think that's a good stopping point. We killed 100+ zombies and then had a little bit of homesteading. This looks way cleaner, doesn't it? Like, you gotta admit it. But again, I do want to put like something behind here. It's gonna be a painting for sure. So we'll do some killing, looting, and searching when we're in town next time. We finished the cooking volume 5 reading in terms of book wise, and we're working towards, look at that, we're almost level 9 cooking from just a little bit, which is great. I love that. What else we hit? Masonry level 6 is there, and I know you can't see it at night, but we've done a fair amount of work on the wall. Our sunflower seeds are more than halfway like loaded in terms of compost, which is great. So, and then we learned the leak is going to take forever, but it's been good. We're ending at 4,330 kills. Oh, look at it. Wait a minute. 4 months, 29 days, 19 hours, which means once I go to sleep, go to sleep. Go to sleep? Wait. Just eat the sandwich. Remember, I had to remember I had the wakeful trait. So eat the sandwich, wait for a second. I want this to tick over while we're sitting here and whatnot and get into the video too. So we hit the sleep button, wait for it. Darn you. There it is. It is officially 5 months survived with Dominic Steele. It's not bad. That's not bad. We're doing great. Anyway, as usual, if you made it this far in the video, please consider the like, comment, share, subscribe, all the YouTube things. It does help all of us out. And if you ever want to hang out with us on Twitch, we're streaming Wednesdays and Sundays between 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to around 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. With Project Zomboid, I usually do roughly 2 hours, and I like to allow myself to switch games if I want to. And tonight, I am switching games. So with that, I signed off on Project Zomboid. See you in the next one. Cheers.